Hey guys, welcome to Jurassic Room. Let's go on and do this video really quick. Now, I was trying to do it a few minutes ago, but it just didn't come out right. So, I'm trying to get this down pat. We're coming back to the Kong videos in force. I didn't want to do them before, the movie came out, and them just to be proven wrong after the movie came out, you know what I mean? So I decided to do them after, and now they are going to come back in force. Bios, theory videos, and all that relating to the Monsterverse, Kong Skull Island, and Godzilla in general. And in this video, I want to discuss, while I was watching Kong Skull Island, constant thought, even before the movie came out, is where did these Skullcrawlers come from? We know they live in this place known as somewhat of the hollow earth of Skull Island. But where do they come from? Are they dinosaurs? Are they lizards? I mean, what are they? 2 legs, which is not seen anywhere else in the animal world, especially within reptiles, which is what they seem to be as. So I got to thinking, after I saw the movie, and seeing some of their characteristics, like a spoiler right here, when the one Skullcrawler in the graveyard sequence hacks out Charlie's head, or skull, in his dog tag. I forget his name, I believe it was Charlie though. I gotta check it back again though. But anyway, as well as the tongue flicking and the other attributes like scales, just the slender body, and overall just the lizard-like qualities, even the teeth, it made me wonder, where did these things come from? And I was actually just walking around the other day, and I got this idea about, where do these things come from? Like, they seem to be very similar to monitor lizards, and from that on, that gave me the idea, what if they were evolutionized Mosasaurs? Now, this may sound crazy, but hear me out. Okay, so I don't believe in evolution, and that's just a personal thing with me, but in the theory of evolution, Mosasaurs came from monitor lizards like the Komodo dragon and the Nile monitor and species like that. But in North America, a species known as Dilophosaurus was the first step in the evolution of Mosasaurs. It left land. It had flippers for feet. Well, not really. Webbed feet and a very slender body, and it was about 6 feet long or so. And that Dilophosaurus, which was named after the city of Dallas where it was discovered, led on to the evolution of other mosasaurs like Hanosaurus, Tylosaurus, and Mosasaurus. So I got to thinking, I wonder if you have all these different prehistoric species, which I'll also have to read the Kong Skull Island Birth comic coming out soon, which is like a sequel comic to Kong Skull Island, as to what happened. There are dinosaurs on there. We saw the theropods in that trailer, so we'll have to check that out to see if maybe it's explained further. But I got to thinking, what if... Okay, so 2 theories. Either Skullcrawlers could have be evolved monitor lizards, possibly even from the Megalania, or something even more authentic to me, what I think happened was, could they be evolutionized Mosasaurs, like maybe after they left the land like Dilophosaurus, and maybe when they came to Skull Island during the extinction level events and whatnot, or even the time where the world was much more nuclear than it was today, like with Godzilla time, and however Kong got on the island and grew that big, his species, which I'll have to address in a future video. What if, when the lands were so harsh, especially the seas, maybe the Skullcrawlers, which were Mosasaurs at the time, evolved legs, walked onto the land of Skull Island, and therefore grew into the Skullcrawlers we know today, which would have had to take thousands upon millions of years of evolution, and would eventually rise to the apex predator, or what would be the apex predator besides Kong species. Now, here's the reason why I think they could be, which would be more aligned. Now, unlike monitor lizards, Mosasaurs had an inner set of teeth. And if you can even see it in the Mosasaur in Jurassic World, you had the outer teeth, and then you have, like, some teeth on the inner jaw. So, if you look at the Skullcrawlers, unlike monitor lizards, they do have multiple rows of inner jaw teeth. So that makes me have to wonder, could they be evolutionized mosasaurs due to the long, slender body, the size alone, the tail, which if we look at Ramarak, the big one as it's called, he has somewhat of a paddle-like tail, and they rely on their tail a lot. And they don't have scales like other reptiles. Their skin is very slick, you could say, almost like that, somewhat of a mosasaur. And then, of course, you have the scales around the feet and legs. And basically, that's it, guys. Along with how the skull is formed, is a very long and slender, and a very thick neck like that, and just an overall slender body attached to those two long legs. So basically, that's it, guys. What do y'all think? Do you think that the Skullcrawlers could be evolutionized mosasaurs? To me, I think it's a very good route to take if they ever explored that. I think it's really the most obvious choice you could take, unless if you did choose to say they're just evolutionized lizards, or if they were just based on the original 1933 King Kong that lizard that was in there, which you could take. But I think this will give a better background to how they got on the island, what they truly are, their lineage, and gives a much better story than they just evolved from lizards and it was based off of the original movie, the original 1933 movie. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more videos, and hope y'all enjoyed this one. And I'd like to see y'all's thoughts in the comment section below. Expect more Kong videos to come, and especially more reactions. Gonna try and get these Injustice videos out. Thanks for watching, guys, and stay tuned for more videos. Also, let's hit 300 subscribers. I'm still working on that. 300 subs.